Hey, it's Joe, one of the Scarnato brothers. My brother Tim and I have been making Chicago pizzas for over 27 years. And during that time, people are always asking us, why does it take so long to make Chicago pizzas? Well, today, I'm going to give you our take on this Chicago classic. So let's get to the kitchen. We got a lot of work to do.
All right, guys, this is the dough the BUDDYZ way. We do this up to 3 times a day. And what's unique about our dough is that we are able to use it in all 3 styles of the pizzas that we make, as well as the hand-tossed pizza that we do in the Chicagoland locations. So we get it done with the machine, we let it rise out on the table, as you can see, and then we'll start portioning it out into dough balls, rolling it into 3 different sizes. And what's unique about our dough is that it's not just water, yeast, and flour. There's some ingredients in there that are very important to the profile of how the dough tastes and the crust is. So as you'll see later on, we'll roll this out into the deeps and pans and let it rise again. But it's very unique to how we do things here at BUDDYZ. All right, it's time to cut the cheese. And who doesn't like to cut the cheese? Ruben's doing a great job of it right now. He's cutting about 12 or 15 tubs. And it's so important to us and how we do this that if you see real closely under the watchful eye of our partner, way in the background, Alex is watching them. But we do a unique blend, 3-cheese blend. We alternate through the machine. We mix it each time we do it. It's very important for us, for our flavor profile, for the thin crust, and our butter crust and deep dish.
And of course, we make our own pizza sauce daily. We make up to 5 of these babies. It's a lot of hard work. So we showed you how we do our dough. That's how we start our day. We blend our cheese. We do our tower of sauces. We also cut all of our own vegetables, so I'm going to show you that right now. I like to show off a little bit. Pretty good. Haven't lost a finger yet. Ooh! Hey, just wanted to show you our Jenga wall of deep dishes. This is what we do every day, a fraction of what we do every day. How about this for a puzzle? Alright guys, this is it. This is the magic right here. I got my pretty apron on, so we're ready to go. So what we do is we take our dough after it's risen for at least another hour. We throw it through our dough roller. We use a high gluten flour, so we need a little help when we roll it out. So we're going to take this dough, and we got our nicely buttered pan right here. You see that? Ooh, that's a lot of goodness in there. And we're going to take our skin and we're going to lay it right in that pan. And we're going to form that dough around the pan and making sure that we get all that good butter on the bottom of that dough. That is key for the flavor profile of the crust and, quite frankly, getting it out of the pan. So we're going to make this look all nice, all around the edges. You want no creases, nice and flat. Look at that. That's pretty. So that's going to go up here. We're going to wrap this, and this is going to sit up here for at least an hour. And so what you're going to get when it's done is this. This is what it looks like when it's all proofed and ready to go. So we take our pan and we crimp the edges with a deep dish. You want that thin, high side. You don't want it to be puffy. That's not part of the profile. So you want a nice, thin side. And you're going to get all that air out of there. And then we're going to throw our blended cheese. If you remember our 3 blended cheese, that's Scarnato's secret recipe. And we're going to get that whole pan covered covered with cheese. So we got that. Now, in this instance, we would put all of our vegetables on here, most of our meats on here, and we're going to throw it in the oven and pre-cook that for about 12 to 15 minutes. I'm going to show you another skill, how to put sausage on a pizza. It's not easy, guys. It takes two hands. It's not one, it takes two. Here we go. Pinch it on there. Nice pieces, good Chicago sausage. This smells good, ladies and gentlemen. It is good stuff. If you like sausage, this is it. You could put anything on here. Get some green pepper, some onions, some mushrooms. Do a little mag mile, that's what we call that one. That's what I'm going to do here right now. So a little nice, fresh white onions. A little green pepper. I won't put the mushrooms on right now. We're going to put this in the oven for about 12 minutes. And what you're going to see is that cheese is going to have a nice flat layer to it, all melted. That sausage is going to cook up. Those green peppers and onions are going to start their cook process. And then when we take it out of the oven, I'll show you how we finish it. Alright guys, this baby's ready to come out. It's in the oven for about 12-15 minutes. Here we go. We're going to finish this thing off. So we take our pizza sauce, a couple of ladles, not too heavy. We're going to spread that all nice all around the pizza. You want to keep it off the edges. You want it to look really, really pretty. And we're going to take this, and I'm going to get a little Dago on you. This Spoleto di Pomodoro, or it's just strips of peeled fresh tomatoes. It is our take on a deep dish that is just absolutely amazing. I think it makes our deep dish. So we put a nice amount on there. I'm going to take these gloves off. I'm going to throw a little Romano on there. And a little oregano to finish it off. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. And now it goes back in the oven again for another 12, 15 minutes, depending on how many ingredients you have on the pizza. So we're going to finish this off, and then I'll cut it up, and we're going to eat it. All right, guys, it is done. Look at that beautiful pizza. So now we're going to serve it. And this is how we do it. We pull it right out, right onto there. Isn't that nice? Get a look at that. Get a real good look, because I'm about ready to cut it up and eat it. So I know us Chicago people like to cut pizzas in squares, but that's our thin crust. On a deep dish, we cut it in pies. And if you notice, we serve out of the pan. Unlike some of our other competitors, we want you to see that beautiful golden crust on the outside like that. So I'm going to cut it up, and then I'm going to bring it to a table. We're going to eat it. And that, guys, is our BUDDYZ Chicago style deep dish. Enjoy, everybody. Just catching up on some light reading. You know, AZ Central named us one of the best 14 pizza places in all of Phoenix, and Phoenix Magazine named us best Chicago style deep dish, and just recently named us best pizza in the East Valley. Is that too much? I never know. I'm hungry.